Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to Super Defending with Part 3. Oh yes! And we are to the action immediately as my planetary assault carriers, along with their trusty ion storm abilities, assaults this rather unnamed foe. Dom can have the liberty of naming that. So, welcome back, Dom, also known as the Exploder. Bam! Anyway, I am here with my little trusty partners, Red, Nod, Scrinrusher! And in this corner, I have the Orange Zocom Hammer! Oh yeah! And of course, this stupid idiot. That's not a stupid idiot. But this is just looking at Scrinrusher's base. Ooh. And what happened here? Apparently the enemy has launched a catalyst missile and made Scrinrusher very, 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 very angry. Let's take a look at Hammer's base, shall we? Not very much activity. However, he is working. You can see he has a surveyor, so that's a good sign. And now I am just completely owning our enemy to oblivion. Oh yeah. Oh, and good news. We're completely out of Fae right now, so goodbye, Tropical Storm! And my planetary assault carriers are winning. They're taking a beating, but it's not a heavy beating, fortunately. And let's take a look at the base. We've got an airfield. We've got a couple of war factories, hands or nods. Actually, 4 war factories. He has more war factories than anything, but also note that he does have a little bit of anti-air. There go his war factories up front. And I'm sorry if you can hear that, but even though we're out of Fae, we're still in phase waves of storm, if you know what I'm saying. And we are completely owning, well, I am completely owning him for the 5th time. Looks like I'm the star. I'm not. Well, not at first. I'm like the big star with the big finish, and there's his anti-air. But the stars at the very beginning of the game, I have to admit, was Hammer and Scrinrusher. Their jobs: defend against this brutal army. My goal: sweep in with an attack force powerful enough to wipe out his forces completely. And that's the wrong color, hang on. Okay, so if you look over here, I know you can't see, so I'm just going to write it out. But my rift generator timer is almost to 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So while my rift generator is at 250, his is at 5:30. So it's going to take a little while for him to get his nuclear missile up and running and stuff, and he stupidly places a war factory in front of my planetary assault carriers, and I attack it immediately upon sight. I'm really sorry if you can hear that pounding of rain, but that that is a volume of... That volume I can't control. I have 2 fans, and I'm sacrificing my heat to record silently for you guys. But apparently I might get caught in this kind of situation. And my planetary assault carriers have annihilated his construction yard. Oh yes, his end is near. So now my next goal is the war factories. This one Handed Nod and this one little war factory back here that you can't see. The airfield that is off screen. And then I will send my planetary assault carriers home to regroup and to attack with an even bigger attack force. And the enemy is eager to not only knock out my planetary assault carriers, but to also knock out Screen Rusher and Hammer to knock out my base. Not happening. And right now, as we speak, all of my planetary or gravity stabilizers are building more planetary assault carriers. And I'm sorry about my sloppy handwriting. I can't write either an O or a C properly. But, yeah. Nice look at Hammer's base. He does have a little, thingamajig there. Orbital space uplink. Something like that. The surveyors continuing to stand by. And look at how powerful those defenses are. Completely owning these avatars. Oh yeah. Laser versus laser. Who will win? The lasers backed up by lots of armor, or the lasers backed up by sonic emitters and shredder turrets and bombardments and etc. etc. Who's gonna win? So my planetary assault carriers have knocked out the airfield, I think, and all of the war factories and Handed Nods, so he can't produce very much. And that means that's the sign for my retreat. So I am defending myself while heading back to my base as safely and as quickly as possible. And when I do so, then I will have an even bigger attack force awaiting him. Bahaha. Yeah. And I'm not really attacking structures along the way. I'm primarily attacking units, since he can't replace them unless he sells structures, which is bad. And we have a couple of seconds left. So he has no production structures, he has no construction yard, he has no crane, he can't rebuild, he can't build any more forces. He still has a Temple of Nod, but my rift generator will soon be ready. He attacks me with a couple more anti-air units, such as Vertigos and Venoms. And with that note, I will see you in part 3, or part 4 rather, in this devastating storm left by Faye. See you later.